Oversized specialist Mark Cromwell is under a shed load of pressure, delivering this heavy, expensive and fragile switch room into the middle of nowhere.
Logistically, the most remote mine site in Australia. To get there is extremely difficult.
Mark hits a pressure stretch of bitumen. The Stewart Highway is the only sealed road through the middle of Australia, a vital lifeline between north and south, with trucks pounding 24/7. And hot on Mark's heels, a fuel tanker in a hurry.
So we're going to hold our line. He doesn't want us going all over the road left and right. He wants us nice and straight.
There's only 2.5 metres of road to spare, the exact width of the truck. It's the infamous Tanami track.
These are just notoriously the worst corrugations in the country. Yeah, now the mental torture starts. And I know we're 2.5 days away. You can't go any faster than 5.6.
It's frustration in motion. Just one option remains to make up time.
You can see where the trucks are been driving right up on the shoulder of the road, just trying to get as far up and out of the corrugation as possible.
Driving on the soft shoulder may be faster, but it's a path fraught with danger.
Yeah, well, you got to be very careful when you run on the side of the road in this soft stuff, because it might feel sort of firm in one bit and the next minute it'll just grab hold of the steer and rip you off into it. And by the time you try and catch it, you're in too deep and you'll just get bonked. Oh, no. We're in a world of trouble. They got bugged. That's exactly what I was talking about. The time I was trying to gain, I would have now added to it, so.
Getting 50 tonnes of freight out of this bog will take a lot of grunt. Hopefully one stiff bar. And 600 more horsepower is enough.
Give me a little reverse.
Yep.
A short rollback to firm up the dirt.
Right, hold it there.
Now, the moment of truth.
Righto, Mark.
Yeah, mate. All's coming on.
For the entire morning, they've barely averaged a walking pace. The truck and trailer are taking a hammering. Then suddenly...
Stop! Holy shit, we've got a leg out, mate.
Disaster. Savage corrugations have struck a killer blow on the switch room's trailer.
The old trailer hasn't liked the dirt too much, and we've dropped a leg clean out the back of it.
A steering leg has been ripped clean off. For Mark's offsider, Matt, it's a waking nightmare.
Just Todd saying stop, and that was it.
All around, it's a trail of destruction. Fittings and hoses lie scattered. Air lines are cut. Brakes jammed on.
Just tape them so that the zip ties will zip tight close the airlines.
Not good at all. We have a vehicle coming in the distance. Here's to hoping it's our boss. Prognosis is extremely bad.
Yeah.
Extremely bad.
It's a bit like if you're in a motorbike accident and then you look and one part of your body's over there and you're over there. It's pretty much it. Not good.
While Mark's lost 4 tyres and a giant piece of undercarriage, his trailer should still be drivable.
Skull drag that over there and that will then be the topic of Tanami conversation.
Mark's battered convoy can crawl on. More weight is now bearing down on his remaining wheels. Mark will have to be extra careful. A tall order on the Tanami in the wake of a storm.
We've got up to our first real bog hole.
This 3-ton car makes it look easy. Mark's 100-ton rig could have a harder time.
And brake traction, I haven't got in it. I'm stuck.
His only hope is to shift the 50-ton load forward, using the trailer's hydraulics and putting more weight on the truck's drive tyres.
And that isn't happening either. Put more on. Lots more on.
Maximum weight. It's now or never.
That's better.
He's backed out. But this 50-ton building still needs to plough through.
A bit nervous on the entrance because she just was a bit greasy.
After a disastrous few hours, the switch room can roll on. At last, a sight for sore eyes. The gold mine is only a few hundred metres away. Just past this quagmire.
Right before the turn-off, there's a great big bog hole. If we get bogged here, this is going to be fucking embarrassing. Oh, don't you dare.
After 6 days of trucking torture, he's made it.
We are here. This is a joyous moment in every Tanami truck driver's life when they can flick the left indicator. That means the end.
It's been 2,000 kilometres of non-stop streets. Moving this heavy, fragile and urgent freight up a brutalising dirt track.
Just relieved, because it's been quite a long, mentally taxing trip.
But now, Mark can take a load off.
Yibbida yibbida, that's all folks.